The Oklahoma City Thunder are exceeding expectations this season as they sit firmly in the race for a play-in spot, just 1.5 games back of the 9th seed. With the steady play of their young core, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander finally staying healthy for long enough to break out into a superstar, it honestly shouldn't be a surprise. SGA is certainly not the only player contributing to OKC's fun new success though, as there's another young talent on this team balling out of his mind. That player, of course, is Josh Giddey, who after facing heavy criticism to begin this season by OKC fans, has been shutting everyone up with some absolutely electric play, taking many areas of his game to new heights. In my eyes, I haven't seen enough people talking about the dramatic improvements of Josh Giddey. So in today's video, I'll be breaking down and analysing some film to demonstrate where and how Giddey has taken his game to a whole new level, especially since the start of the new year. Before we start, if you're new here and enjoy the video, be sure to subscribe for more NBA content like this. A like on the video would also go a really long way in supporting the channel, so any support is truly appreciated. Anyway, with that being said, let's talk about Josh Giddey and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Before we jump into the film breakdown part of this video though, I do want to mention some stats to contextualize the sensational play of Josh Giddey as of late. On the season, Josh is averaging 16.3 points per game, 7.9 rebounds and 5.9 assists, shooting a solid efficiency of 48.9% from the field, 32% from 3 and 78% from the free throw line, which equates to about 53.9% true shooting. The efficiency isn't elite by any stretch, barely average league-wide, but it's well up from his rookie season, where his true shooting percentage was just 47.8%. His stats as a whole are about the same as his rookie year, as you can see on screen, but what's notable is his increase in scoring output, averaging 4 more points a night. However, it gets better. Since the turn of the new year, Josh Giddey has absolutely exploded into a consistently great scoring threat for the Thunder. In 20 games since December 31st, 2022, Josh Giddey has scored 20 points or more in a game 9 times and has scored double digits in 21 straight games. In fact, he's only scored less than 15 points once since we entered 2023. The overall stats are extremely impressive too. In Giddey's last 20 games, or since January 1st, he's averaging 18.7 points, 7.5 rebounds and 6.6 assists. Seriously impressive stuff from a second-year player. He's truly doing it all. But stats obviously don't show the full picture, as great as Giddey's have been as of late. So, let me show you how Giddey has become such a great scorer, even better playmaker, and a perfect co-star next to Shai with some film breakdown. Firstly, let's talk about the jump in scoring ability from Giddey. Giddey isn't a great 3-point shooter, though it is improving this season, but he's sneakily athletic and has soft touch around the rim, so he aims to penetrate the paint from the perimeter normally, whether that's getting downhill off the catch with a full head of steam, getting a soft screen from one of the OKC wings, or on a smart cut. As you can see from a couple of the clips here, he's able to find space to finish over bigs inside with his shifty footwork. And again, with that soft touch, he often gets these to drop at a respectable clip. On this season, he's shooting about 67% from within 3 feet of the rim. Like here against the Lakers, where Giddey was vital in spoiling LeBron's historic night, he gets downhill and attacks the basket, getting ahead of his defender and finishing with a nice jump hook over Thomas Bryant. Or here, where he finds a driving lane and attacks hard, blowing by several Lakers defenders before finishing a super tough floater over the outstretched Anthony Davis. It's great recognition from Giddey, and these aggressive offensive instincts are something we didn't really see as often from him in his rookie year. To prove this more aggressive approach, here are a couple more stats. Josh Giddey is averaging identical drives per game to last season, 11.9 per game as of when recording, which is great actually to show his growth here. This season on drives, Giddey is shooting more often and is scoring more efficiently through them too. 47% shooting on over 6 attempts per game, compared to 44% on just over 4 attempts last season. That kind of improvement is great to see, as it demonstrates Giddey's improved confidence and heightened aggression, which in turn can also open up more chances to make plays for his teammates, as opponents now have to be prepared for a quick pass or a dangerous drive to the rim. It's just another layer of versatility for him in his offensive arsenal, and if he can continue to improve that 3-point shot, the 3 levels of his offensive game are going to be super dangerous, and I'm sure OKC fans are glad to see that. While it is great to see Giddey's scoring reach new heights this season, developing rapidly in an area many cited as a weakness of his coming into the league, he is still a pass-first guard, and that's clear to see when watching him play. With a season of NBA basketball under his belt, his ability to read the floor has immensely improved, with him becoming a much more patient playmaker and understanding when passing lanes will open up. As a result of his improved timing and vision, his passing wizardry is on a whole new level, though his assists per game are pretty similar to last year. Personally, while the statistics may not necessarily back it up, I think Giddey's vision is growing and he's more regularly making the right pass and finding teammates in gaps that other NBA players might not be able to see. Take this play against Portland for example. On the catch on the perimeter, Giddey fakes out a couple of passes to get Blazers defenders off balance. With all 3 surrounding defenders keyed in on Giddey, he notices Kenrich Williams has slipped into the paint unmanned. As you can see, Lillard is also hesitant to take on Williams, aware of Josh's brilliant playmaking abilities, so he's probably thinking he might fire a pass to the corner if he slides in to take on Kenrich. Seeing this unfold, Giddey proceeds to dish a perfect bounce pass on the money to the open Williams, and he gets the easy 2 points. Giddey doesn't panic when no options initially arise, and he takes advantage of the space that Portland leave him. This pass from later in the quarter to SGA is also a beautiful find, taking advantage of Lillard sleeping on the SGA cut. I could show you hundreds of insane passes from Giddey, he's just got such a high IQ on that end. But I will leave you with this final one from earlier in the season in a clutch moment against the Bucks. There's not even any real analysis I can truly come up with for this one, just take a look at this pass in the final seconds of the shot clock to tie up the game.
Giddey, tough spot, backdoor, what a pass, what a play!
To recognize and find Dort on the backdoor cut from that position on the inbounds is seriously impressive. That is such a difficult pass. Oh, and Giddey is doing all of this at just 20 years old. It's truly remarkable stuff what he's been doing at a consistently high level in the NBA, and it deserves so much more spotlight than what it gets from mainstream media. Unfortunately for Giddey, these impressive developments are being overshadowed in the media as he's the second option in OKC. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is obviously having an unbelievable year, all NBA caliber, and he deserves all the attention, but it's leading some casual fans to claim that he's been carrying OKC to this playoff push when that's simply not the case. Josh Giddey has been doing his thing consistently for over a month and a half now, and that deserves some more appreciation. He's also been instrumental in helping Shai elevate his game, becoming a perfect secondary ball handler and enabling Shai to be a great off-ball threat, as Giddey can regularly find him with his passing. He's also ensured that the offensive load isn't too heavy on Shai, giving him the chance to rest on the bench without sacrificing the integrity of OKC's offensive structure, as Josh has the ability to keep the offense ticking over when their minutes are split. The two are at their best as a duo though, running the floor together, and that's why so many people are starting to see the vision in OKC. Shai may be stuffing the stat sheets, but OKC would not be a playoff contender without Giddey, as it's the combination of him, Shai, and several other elements that make the Thunder so exciting and as of late, really good. But at the end of the day, whether you want to look at Giddey's scoring developments or is somehow ever improving passing wizardry, Josh Giddey has simply been stellar this year. Call me crazy, but if there was a redraft of the 2021 NBA draft class, I'd be taking Josh Giddey in the top 3. That's how good he is, and will continue to be. And hopefully, this video has helped shine a light on that today. If you made it this far, you must have enjoyed this analysis, so be sure to leave it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I really do appreciate all your support. Be sure to let me know all your thoughts on Josh Giddey in OKC down in the comments. But with that being said, I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.